Hello. It is time for a blast from the past reading vlog. We are doing a thirsty vlog. Now, I've been told this book might not be thirsty, but it is super hyped. And that is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. And today is my day off. So we're going to see how much we can get done of it today. We have a lot to do, starting with this man going on our daily hike now. Every morning we hike. So, are you ready to go for a walk? You want to go? Should we go see if Banks is out? We might have missed Banks again. We're running a little late. I'm tired. Also, I am washed out. That's a little better. Okay. Hi. You're going to rub right on the microphone. Sir, I can't drive like this. I cannot drive like this. You're going to have to go in the back. Thank you. All right. So I have already forgotten what this book is about. I know there's vampires in it. That's all I remember from the synopsis. So let's start while we drive to go hike. We are at the open off-leash dog park is where we are. I'm sorry if there's a little wind. A little windy. I'll try to cover the microphone a little bit. I'll cut this out if the wind is too bad. But we have started the book. I got a little worried that we were going to have a grooming situation, but it appears it's more of a father-daughter relationship right now. That's fine. But we have our very human girl being raised by a vampire. Ooh, I've seen that before. Because check out No More Black Magic by A.L. Kessler. Same thing. Urban fantasy, though, not romantasy. Interesting, like, she's training for this big event, and she has, like, two kind of parental figures. And I do like her sort of mom, grandma, crotchety old lady figure. I think she's fun so far. I like her. But yeah, we don't know a ton. It is feeling a little bit like this main character who is a human in a world of vampires. Like, it's a little bit, I'm so special. But, you know, if you were raised by vampires, when you think about it, it's like, okay, yeah, she probably would have trained harder to be able to survive. But it's just starting her off as very much, I'm not like other vampires, but because I'm a human kind of thing. So we'll see. And we keep talking about this one thing that I keep thinking they're saying Bichon, like the breed of a dog. And I don't know if that's what they're saying or not. But yeah, that's it. And we had a friend. Who's your friend? Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi, good to see you. We've seen you before. You can go get him. Go beat him up. And our little Frenchie friend. Hi, sweetie. How are you today? Hi. Hi, I love you too. Don't worry. Hi. Oh, yeah. Okay, go get him. It's at these points when he's just staying on the other side that I like to reenact that one scene from The Mummy. Hey, Paul, Looks to me like I got all the horses. Alrighty, hello again. We're back in the car. We are reading more Rishon, not Bishon, Rishon. There we go. That's I guess a type of vampire. So we're now 9% in to this one and talking about being heartbound to her surrogate dad. We're gonna run over to the post office because a bunch of y'all ordered journals. I still have more. Most of today will be hacking more of your orders because I had more come in, but that's what I was able to do before I fell asleep last night. So we're gonna go drop those off and head on home, take a shower. How are you doing, bub? What do you think? Did you have fun? I know Banks wasn't there because we were late, but you had some other friends. And now he's all tired. Tired boy. All right. We'll see you in a bit. So I think everybody who's already read this book is probably laughing at me about how I said, oh, I really like her, like, crotchety old lady friend. I bet you're all laughing. I won't say what has happened to avoid a spoiler. Something has happened. But, yeah, laugh away. Laugh away at me. Hello. I have showered now. And we're going to be doing a little something special. So, to get some warmish water in this pan for a very specific reason. I think it's kind of apt that I'm listening to The Serpent and the Wings of Night, even though you'll see why. But somebody else in my house needs to take a bath. And we also have 20 minutes until my friend comes over to meet this buddy. All right, everybody. Introducing to the family, this is Sniffley. Want to say hi to everybody? Come here. This is Sniffley. We're going to take a bath. We have some shedding going on our tail that we cannot seem to get off. So I've been told to soak Sniffley and help scrub it off with a little brush. So we think it's a girl. Honestly, based on behaviors, we were thinking it's a girl. We don't know for sure. She's probably only like 5 or 6 months old. And she is named Sniffley for my dragon in Sweet Pea and Sniffley. We thought it was apt to have the only dragon that I've ever written be my first dragon here. Now, we were supposed to have another baby that we were rescuing from my work, who got their leg chomped on, but not this one, but a different bearded dragon. But we don't know if that one's making it. And since this one has been at the store for so long, it's time to adopt you. You've had this though in the like your stuff, and the reason we need to get this shed skin off is because apparently if you don't, it can like amputate their tails, and they're not geckos. They don't grow them back. Hi. You're like, Mother, why? Why must you torture me? You can see the vibrancy. We have such a red striping and stuff on us that we're so vibrant. Don't worry, this is not my actual toothbrush. This is a spare. So anyway, that's Sniffley. I'm going to keep working on this baby. Hi. So we're still not listening anymore to Serpent and the Wings of Night right now, like I planned on doing, but that's because this asshole showed up to help me do something.
I was about to do peace signs.
No, we're throwing hands. I'm just kidding. Okay, there we go. Hi, how are you today? Wait, here. Have a microphone. No pictures? No paparazzi?
No paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
I need a minute after that.
After that?
After that onslaught that you just gave me.
Oh, should I talk real loud?
You're supposed to wear it?
I'll put it right here.
It's a foozy.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
But do you like that thing? Is that the one that we tried to do that one time for that one thing at Barnes & Noble's?
I don't know if it was the same one because I've gone through a few iterations, but probably. Okay. But yes, it's one you wear.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Sammy's here to help me pack all these orders for your Herkyedness because originally Sammy came over to meet Sniffley and then now wants... I did not force her into this.
She's
demanding to help me right now.
I forced her into this.
I just want that on the record that I was perfectly fine doing this by myself, but she wanted to help.
Like also, a makeup bottle, because my hand's as big as the book.
Yep, yep.
Just
today we're going to be working with the Hardest Reading Challenge 2. This is edition number 3. This is the journal for it in paperback. Pipa, you good?
Pipa is killing it.
Hi.
Should we tell them our new song we created?
What's our new song?
Well, I have to look at it while I say it, otherwise I'm going to get it wrong.
Here you go.
HRCYED. I have nothing to follow that, though.
It's time to get diversely reading. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was close enough. Close enough. Anyway. Hello.
Tell me how you really feel.
She's like, I hated that joke. That's enough, guys. Okay, anyway, we're going to start packing these and see well, basically, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do that transition thing where here's the box of everything, and then I'm going to transition. It'll be a pile of orders ready to ship. Ready? 3, 2, boom! Look at that. That was such a great transition. I'm so talented at doing transitions.
They look exactly the same, don't they?
Exactly. It's
Same
crazy.
Position. There's obviously a box still here.
Yep. Yep. Yay. Thank you for helping me do that. That takes a lot off my plate.
I love this shirt.
Oh, yeah. And now it's time to eat lunch. Now it's time to eat lunch. And then it's build a new terrarium. Now it's time to say goodbye. Actually, I probably shouldn't sing that. I might get copyright strike.
Because you're just so good.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly.
Can I have a trash can?
No. You have to hold them forever. Close to your heart. Those are souvenirs.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay. Hi. I don't have a good spot to put you, do I? We're going to empty some things out while listening to Serpent in the Wings of Night. So we got to move this first before we do anything. But I also forgot my headphones, so I have to go get my headphones. We have 29 minutes on this. Excuse you? Hello? What? We got a strawberry. Ready? Okay. And it just looks very dark. I mean, maybe it's just because it's dark in here. My mother has an aversion to light while we do this. Okay. Let's go. Ta-da! Sorry, I didn't put a microphone on. Here's our new area. All set up. It might be a bit busy, but oh, I need to put water in. I didn't put water in the tank, but what do you think? So much more room for activities. What do you think, Paul?
That's what I'm curious.
You want to see the baby? Are you going to be scared of the baby still? You're still my baby. I still love you mostest. Don't worry. Yes. Hi. Yes. Go up your tree. Go up your tree. No? Not all the way? Just there?
Maybe I'm thirsty.
Maybe. Oh, I need to get water in there then. Give me the turkey baster.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love him.
I know. Go exploring. Oh, hi. Are you squared up? This is your brother. Paul, this is your probably sister. Hello. Okay, so now that that's all done, we've also taken out trash and things. I am now 32% into Serpent of the Night. So here's where we're at. Here's our check-in. I must say, I do enjoy the banter between our two main characters. Or at least our main character and our love interest, because obviously this is the love interest. I think it's very fun. I like that we have these other side characters as well that I'm hoping get a little bit more screen time, because Rain's is it Rain? I've already forgotten. Wow. Anyway, his best friend is this other girl, and she seems pretty cool. Don't let me have an Elena situation happen again. Please don't let me have that situation. It's probably going to happen again. It's probably going to happen again. Anyway, I don't necessarily fully understand the world that we are in right now, though. I'm still getting used to the laws and things. And something big happened with our main character that leads to a little bit more of I'm so special, but we don't know why kind of a thing. So I'm like, okay, I hope this is much more developed. I'm hoping it is. I mean, this book has great reviews, but that's not always the case for my enjoyment. You know, I feel like we've lost a little bit of the connection between her and her surrogate dad vampire. Hello. Anyway, so maybe there's a bit more coming, but now that she has teamed up as somewhat of an ally, but like a very reluctant ally where she does not trust this guy. And I do like that she seems to have fairly common sense with dealing with, like, she's a human with vampires. Like, she is not unaware of the danger she's in and the honesty between them right now. I mean, like, look, this is why I'm choosing you for a teammate. All right. Point blank. And I'm like, I like that it's laid out like that. There's not this horrible miscommunication thing going on. Who knows? But there's always time for some miscommunication. Drop me, you never know. But overall, so far, this is staying at a 4. This is a 4-star for me right now at 32% in. I'm gonna go feed Sniffley, and then feed Mummy, and then I'm gonna have to pause because I'm working on a spreadsheet commission and trying to parse out some things, and I need full brain power to do that. I need all of my brain to do this. So we're going to take a break from listening to this. We're also going to try to finish reading Swords Point today, because I've been reading this for forever, and girl needs to move on because there's not many more days left in her Kit 2.0, and it'd be kind of pathetic if I didn't finish my own readathon. Technically, I have finished it because of points that I've gotten, but I'm trying my best not to use them as much as possible. So anyway, all right, let's go feed a beardy. We have a new little trap up here so that I can just drop our crickets in easily instead of taking the whole lid off and then taking off our basking and everything. Nom nom. Yeah, good job.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Nom nom.
Gonna get the cricket. Paul, is this entertaining? This is very entertaining for you.
You getting them? Oh, we're seeing them above us. That's why I'm like, what are you looking at? Oh, you want the crickets? My God, dude. These are his crickets. This is Sniffley's crickets, not yours. Paul wants them really bad. These are going up here on the old cage. Did you get them? Are there more in there? There might be more in there. Hi, I am back from work and everything today. I have been listening to the book on my way to work and on my way back from work. Everybody's yelling at me. We're about to go swimming. That's the look right now. I want to give an update. I'm about 60-ish%, 62-ish% done. And you know what? I'm thoroughly enjoying this book. Like, this is how I want. One second. Yes. Get him. Get her. What? What? You want to yell at him? Why? Lucinda? Ma'am? What are you doing? Get her, Paul. Get her. You're the big boy. Ma'am, I'm trying to film a vlog. You are not helping. Pi, look at your sister. She's just chilling. Just chilling over there. Why? What's going on? Kitty. Right in there. Anyway. Okay, so like this is a bottom okay, both of you. Oh, you just stole it from him. Anyone wanted to know who's the boss in this house? It's this one. What do we do about that, Paul? Get her. You're the big boy. Get it back. Get your toy back. Excuse you? Give me that. Yeah. And the boss. But she'll hand it to him to be like, hey, play tug. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this freaking book. Trying to tell you guys. Here's the thing. This is like how slow burn works. Because even though they had I mean, they didn't really have an instant attraction. There was an instant like, yeah, okay, you're cute. At least on her side. But she's so focused on her stuff that it makes sense. And so now that they're at this point where they've been through a lot of things and they're more comfortable around each other, that like this romance is so believable to me. It is like absolutely convinced me. I'm fully on board with everything. There's still strife. Like they still haven't acted on anything yet. They've definitely said some oopsies. Like didn't want you to know that I said I would feel that I had the thoughts, you know. This is a nightmare. This is 7 o'clock at our house. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thoroughly on board. Like this is how I want romantasy to be to me. Like how I've started these vlogs with the thirsty vlogs and rating like is their plot, is their things, and like this is checking all my boxes for something that makes me a very happy reader. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. All right. Bye, sir. I'm about to build something here, sir. I can't play. Mommy's got to build a thing. Can you move? I don't want this lime. I don't want this lime. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next day. We are continuing our journey with the Serpent and the Wings of Night. And in doing that, we are going to build a cabinet to put the small tank, which is what Sniffley originally was in, just as like a little like side tank for upstairs in my room. But we have this cabinet that we got for free, and I gotta build it. All right, so anyway, it's Night in Jeremiah, but it's heavy as hell. So anyway, we are just about to go see Misha after her recovery, it seems. We are 62%
5 hours and 49 minutes left of regular time. I'm at 2.5 speed. I have to work in an hour and a half. Let's see how far we I believe we are entering the first spicy scene, which, honestly, stop, I'm not talking to you, Siri. At 69%. I'm a child. Okay. Yeah, I believe we are entering. We're about, because she has to save him now because there's been poisoned blood, and her blood's not poison. Okay, here we go. Hello, we have finished and we brought it all the way upstairs. We just need to do the tank and everything, but I have to go to work now. That was a false alarm on the spicy scene. It was like a prelude for a future one, so I didn't have to react too much, just a few to the ridiculous thought processes of Aurea. So probably on the way to work I'll hear it. Great! Okay, so we're at the spicy scene, but my camera's overheating. So I'll do a dramatic reenactment afterwards. Hello, we have finished The Serpent in the Wings of Night. And I gotta say this is probably one of my new favorite romances. There's some parts I'm just like, because a lot of things that happen in the end here, if people had just used their word, it's not a miscommunication trope, but it's that trope of like, people who just don't tell you all the details because of reasons. So like if Vincent, the daddy vampire, not daddy, but dad vampire, essentially, the king, which our main character of Aurea is the adopted daughter of, like he found her in a village and kidnapped her and basically groomed her into his daughter. is their whole backstory. If he had just told her certain things from the beginning, like, a lot could have been fixed, but then again, we wouldn't have the success of our surviving peoples that we do. So, like, it frustrates me in one way, because for me, I have a problem with people just, like, not telling me the truth and not just explaining things. I do think it's a part of my tism, because I get very, very upset when I find I've been lied to. And because I just want to know, like, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't like feeling the emotions of that character who has now been so betrayed. Like, when I listen to a book and a character is being betrayed, like, I feel that myself. I don't know if you guys experience this too, but, like, I feel the betrayal and it puts me in a mood. Like, I'm fully affected by books this way, especially when they're audiobooks. I fully feel it. So, like, I don't know what that is. But in terms of, like, the spice level, like, this was pretty of spicy books. Like, yes, there is a spicy scene. There's one spicy scene. There's preludes up to it, so you get this big payoff with the spicy scene, and then you get your heart ripped out and stuff with everything that goes down, and then it gets kind of patched together and then still ripped out, and you're still frustrated, and there's a part of you that's probably just like, oh, just get over it. And the other part of you is like, no, this is accurate. This is an accurate feeling that she's going through in the feeling, the times that she's been, you know, betrayed over and over and over, and now has this whole new reality to adjust to. And I think Carissa Broadbent does a really good job of making that feel very realistic within the confines of the world building. So I am actually really, really pleasantly surprised with this one, and it's really good. So yeah, we do have the next tank, the small tank, the desktop tank, basically set up now. I have some more foliage to add to it and stuff, but that was reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night. That was meeting Sniffley. So hopefully I can take good care of a bearded dragon. We'll see. It's my first one. Any tips are welcome. I've been watching tons of videos on care of bearded dragons and stuff, but I'm always open to, you know, just any kind of advice about stuff. So yeah, I also need to go comfort a big boy because it thundered and now people are setting off fireworks. It is June 21st and they're setting off fireworks. Anyway, I'm going to go comfort a dog, and I'll see you next time for the next time a Thirsty Vlog pops up and we evaluate whether the book A, deserves the hype, and B, has plot. So there you go. Have a good one. Bye. It's 7:23 a.m. when we are beginning our readathon. Hello, everybody. Welcome, finally, to my 24-hour readathon for Herkyed. No, I hadn't done it yet. I'm a busy, busy person, and finding a day off is really hard for me. Even today, it's hard. I have a lot of stuff still to do. And I have Sniffley over here with me, and Paul and I just got back from his morning hike. So it is now 8:51. So we have started our readathon so far. I am currently listening. We're starting with an audiobook to A Daughter of the Trolls, which I had for free on Audible. So that's nice. This one, I'm kind of sad I have to read it now because it's part of my Challenge Yourself TBR. But it'll be great for Herkyed 3 people, just to let you know, because it has the word daughter in it as well, but also a disabled protagonist who's wheelchair bound. So if you need that for the gamification, I have about 2 hours left of listening to this. We have journals to pack because I've been waiting for all these journals to get here and all my packing material to get here. Everything keeps getting delayed all the time. Very annoying. So we're going to sit and listen while we do that, while we pack all your orders for the journals. I'm still waiting on some because there's some more hardcovers. The hardcovers keep getting delayed all the time, and I don't know what's going on with Amazon. Amazon's delayed like everything because I also ordered like more copies of Hisphacac, and it's delayed again. I have 3 copies right now, and because they split it up. I don't know why they split up your order. When you order, like, I'm ordering 20 copies. It's like, okay, we'll do this many here and this many here. That's what happened with the journals. It'll like, here's 1, and then here's 14, and then here's another 7, and then here's another 3, and it's like, what are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. It's great fun. I don't get it. I don't get what Amazon does. Sorry, I'm also very sleepy. There is potential for a nappage today. But what we're doing with our readathon, aside from reading A Daughter from the Trolls, we also are going to get through the rest of my actual TBR. So we're going to be reading Third Shift Society Volume 2 right after that. We'll then probably do Dead Endia, Volume 1, and The Taming of the Clueless. Those are the goals. I have 2 more here that I need to do. I mean, these are just short books. I'm trying to do all my shorts for my Challenge Yourself TBR. This is another self-published book called The Pellucid Witch. And we have Kate Elliott's Servant Mage. But they're not like graphic novels or anything. They're just short novellas that we'll be doing. And then I have another stack back there of more just like graphic novels and things that are in my Eldritch TBR, things that I can knock off that way and see how far we can go, as it is now 8:57. So let's get back to listening to A Daughter of the Trolls and packing your stuff. Do you want to come up? What do you want to do? There you go. A little better. Okay, it is now 11:15. We have officially finished our first book, A Daughter of the Trolls. Highly, highly recommend this book. If you want like a fairy tale for adult kind of feeling, I mean, it's young adult, but like it makes me so happy. This book was so fun. It was so not even fun. It was emotional. I did pick out the twist pretty early on, but that's not a big deal, especially when you're dealing with stories about the Fae. When you've read a lot of Fae books, it's kind of easy to parse what probably the big twist is going to be. I really like. Do you want to come up? What do you want to do? Come here. What are we doing? Dragon. You had a big stinky poop too when I was making all our things. I did finish. Everybody is packaged and ready to go. So we need to continue forward. What are we doing? What are we thinking? Hello. What are we doing? Where do you want to be? You want to be here? Where do you want to be? You want to be on the desk? You want to try to get into places that you're not supposed to get to? Very much so. But yeah, Daughter of the Trolls. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Again, use it for daughter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-word title. It's got birds on the cover. Not really in the story, but there are birds on the cover, which is what we've got. This is also marginalized author for disability. There actually is a little thing here that talks about all the disabilities, and that the main character of Sparrow is a reflection of what she goes through, and how she is a wheelchair user, and showing different reasons why people use wheelchairs. They're not always horribly, they're not always fully paralyzed, like obviously showing just the different experiences for those with different disabilities and stuff. So I really liked that representation of it. Anything else I can think of? I mean, it's a glade. They're in a glade. That's a setting of the book, but it's not really on the cover. Not a whole lot. It's kind of a dark cover. I have a special edition. That's why I'm like, can't really tell the thing on it. But yeah, it's excellent, excellent, excellent read. A very short read. I think this is a great book. I'm very excited to grab copies of the sequels because there's 2 other books in the series right now that'll delve into other characters. So they're all kind of companion novels, but I definitely like it a lot. And I know the second book is A Goblin in the Glade, A Goblin from the Glade. Is that what it's called? I forget already. I'm so bad. But Glade, hey, biome. There you go. So highly recommend this. All right, we're going to start our next book before lunch. Are you going to hang out? What are you going to do? What are you thinking? What are we thinking? We're just going to cling to my arm like so? I mean, you do you, boo. If it can even focus on you. What do we think? You're going to rush up the camera and lick it like you do everything? Like a weirdo that you are? We have finished. My camera died during that, and I'm too lazy to get up to change the battery apparently until I'm done. But it took me 37 minutes to read Third Shift Society Volume 2. Excellent series. Highly recommend it. I'm going to eat some lunch right now. I think I'll wait on Dead Endia. We're going to start Taming of the Clueless just because I can hold a paperback better when I'm eating food. So we'll start Taming of the Clueless, which I think is literally just the script of the movie in Shakespeare. So we'll see how long that takes me. I've got everybody hanging out. We've got a papaya. Is it papaya? It's so hard to see you. You're so dark. Is it papaya? Yeah. We have a papal. Again. Hi, Bubba's. Are we okay? You're so dark, too. It's my black dogs. Lucy's upstairs. Oh, is she coming? Hi! Come on down, Luce. And Sniffley, just basking. Are we just basking? Hi. Pancake. Pancake bask. What you doing? Finally come. I couldn't find you forever. She was hiding on the other side of my bed. Weirdo. Anyway, I'm going to eat some food. Hello, I can't get the microphone or anything, so you're listening on old just camera mic because I'm stuck. You see, I am a wee bit trapped by a foul beast who doth weigheth 120 stone. I don't know. I have finished.
Sounds about right.
Oh, I didn't stop my timer. I just finished. Let's stop the timer. At 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 22 seconds is what we finished at for our third book of the day. It is currently 2:16 p.m. Now the problem is I can't reach. I guess I could reach it, sort of, for our third book, because I guess I'm not moving. I'm not moving from here. But this is going to be harder to read sideways because it's a heavy hardcover, I would say. But Timmy the Clueless was really, really funny because it is just the movie, but it adds a little extra flair with being spoken like it's the 1590s, not the 90s. I enjoyed the addition of Balthazar, who is essentially the movie soundtrack, and listening, or not listening, but reading the impression that I get from My Boss Tones on the page is very entertaining to me, as were many of the other songs. But it was very, very funny. I liked it a lot. And there's also some great art in here that shows like when they're panicking on the highway. And like there were no cars, but they did it as like an old-timey car, which I can't get to the page. Wherever it is. Let's see here. Who's that? Oh, yeah. Here's Christian. Christian's coming in. It was very, very funny. So, like, yeah, can I get to the page with the car? That's Act 3. Oh, no, it's after Christian. Because they're talking about Christian. That's 4. I don't know. Oh, I missed it. Anyway, it's really funny. So that's The Taming of the Clueless. We're there. One more book to go, and we finish the June TBR. And then we can move on to other books that I need to read for Herkyad. Because these aren't Herkyad books, but I wanted other books in my 24-hour challenge, as well as, like, just reading what I need to do. So, okay, I'm going to try to read this very heavy book. So we've moved upstairs, and I have an issue. I would like to turn the page. Can I turn the page? Would you mind if I turned it, even though you're sitting on it? Can I turn it? Or will you freak out if I turn it? Okay, there. Thank you. Okay, surprisingly, this took me an hour and a half to get through, but I also kept getting interrupted by certain things. I'm very mad at this book now. I even want to pick up a second of that one because of the ending. I don't like that. I don't want to spoil, but I don't like that ending. Don't like that ending at all. Maybe upsetty spaghetti. And speaking of spaghetti, it's time for dinner. So we'll see. I might end my 24-hour right now because that upset me so much, and I don't know if I can focus on another book. And I need to kind of sit in my feelings. This is what happens sometimes with certain books where I was like, I'm invested, and then you did that to me, and you did a double punch at the end there, which I'm assuming there's something going to go on with the sequel, but it made me so angry I don't even know if I want to look at the cover and just check if those characters are still there. Because as of the end of that book, those characters are gone. And I don't like it. So, yeah. Anyway. You gonna bask some more? She's been crawling all over the Jurassic Park thing. I have a bunch of photos. It's really funny. So, yeah. Also, it's really, really, really hot. And that's making me very lethargic and makes me want to fall asleep, which is the rules of the 24-hour challenge. Is when you fall asleep, that's when your time ends. And that makes me feel kind of pathetic. But granted, I got through 4 books today. It's not what I wanted, but it might do for the purposes of the 24-hour readathon. But that does at least conclude my June TBR. And we can officially work on our July TBR, which I forgot which I don't know. This might come out after the fact. I don't know. I don't know when this video is coming out. I'm going to be real. I just know I needed to film it. But I need to do my June TBR, which was supposed to be something based on my Easter egg hunt, but I completely forgot everything that happened in my Easter egg hunt. So I had to rewatch my own video to remember what happened, and I was supposed to do a TBR as a scavenger hunt, and I definitely did not do that. So the next one I do is going to be my scavenger hunt TBR, instead of the usual TBR wheel of everything. Hi. You good? We're okay? Lucy? I heard a whine. Anyway, okay. So this may or may not be the end of this video. I'm going to sit at the anger at reading Dead Endia, and let's just look. Let's just look. He's not on the cover. He's not on the cover. I flipped to a random page. I think they did. Okay, so big spoilers. Big spoilers, everybody. If you don't want spoilers, click away. But in Dead Endia, the dog dies. And I'm upset now. Okay, spoiler over. Yeah, nope. I don't even want to read the second one. Don't even want to touch it. I'm mad. I'm mad at that. Okay. 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 I'm gonna see. We'll probably start. I want to start the Pellucid Witch. I think we'll start there. I don't know if I can read this in a day, honestly, because I have such bad ADHD right now. But it's like 157 pages. So I have this, and I have the second book of that. And that's on my Challenge Yourself TBR. So we'll see. But now we have some things to do, and I need to go figure out dinner for me and my mom and all that jazz. So if this is the end, roll credits. Sir, ow! God damn!
His name is Serpent.
Yeah, that's his legal name.
You know what?